This is a review of the 2016 Buick Verano base model with a $800 1SD package. As you can see, this Buick Verano looks the classic Buick look, except in a smaller package. The direct competitors of this vehicle I can think of is the ILX and perhaps the A3, though that is stretching it. This one is a bargain, especially GM at the end of the year. They offer all kinds of rebates, so this buyer got an excellent lease price. Now, comparing it to the ILX, it loses that battle. However, if you factor in the lower price by over $5,000 with similar equipment, then it becomes a little bit interesting. The trunk of this vehicle is huge, and you can option this car up with a turbo engine and pay over $35,000 for it. The interior door design is cute enough. There's two-tone color, which is kind of nice. A closer inspection of the door reveals a high-quality insulation, and there is absolutely no noise in this car. However, the weakness of this car is the back seat. If you're over 5'9", just forget it. It's like the Cruise, the previous generation Cruise. Not really worth talking about. The seats are comfortable enough, though in the back, I thought for the 30 seconds I sat in them, looks like there's nothing here, huh? Well, there's actually a power port for mobile devices, which is okay, but there isn't any vents. The interior door treatment can best be described as psychedelic. It's okay, except what else is there to say? The rest of the interior is the familiar GM story. They still can't make interiors very well. There's a tortured look. However, the textures of the materials are good enough. The color, the gauges, the font size remind us that GM still does not make high-level interiors, as you just saw. The seats were comfortable for 25 minutes. However, I don't know if they're more comfortable for longer rides. The cloth at the center of the seats really remove humidity from your back and lower end. The shifter feels flimsy, and the control weights of this car are what you'd expect from a Buick, extremely soft. The interior is extremely silent. This Ecotec engine does 180 horsepower, 171 torque, 11.3 in the city, 7.4 on the highway. It does take regular gas, which offsets its high city consumption. The torque curve, however, is very good for city driving, and when you have it on the road, it all comes together, it seems. Here are my thoughts. Hello, car lovers. So you saw in the overview the car's qualities and flaws. What does this car offer that its competitors do not offer at this price? For example, the Acura ILX and company. The small luxury sedan. Well, it offers a big car ride. What I mean by that is that the suspension soaks up bumps effortlessly. The car feels very planted. The quiet cabin makes you think of luxury. It creates that sophisticated ride experience. The 4-cylinder engine drinks a lot of gas in the city, but is smooth and provides a very nice torque line that its competitors don't really have. They drink less gas, but they don't drive as well, their engines. The leather on the steering wheel is top-notch. The space in front is plentiful. The buttons here, although there's a lot of them, I find myself like the driver of this type of vehicle is not going to be changing settings all the time. It's one setting, and then it's seek, volume, AC, that's it. The leather of the seats I find is soft and supple. The tissue in the middle is fine. It breathes easily. So lots of qualities this vehicle. Visibility is good all around also, I noticed. The backup camera is useful when you're backing up. The interior design is a little bit tortured, but that's okay. I mean, for this price, I can live with it. But though that is really GM's only weakness, I think, in terms of design. Their interiors are a little bit tortured. All in all, if you're looking for this type of vehicle, you want the big car ride at the small car price. And of course, on the highway, it's wonderful. Very quiet, low road noise, easy to drive. So easy to drive. So if you're looking for this kind of car, I can easily recommend it. Buick has always been slightly more reliable than the rest of the GM products for reasons I have absolutely no clue why. That's the review.